Hey family, welcome back to my channel guys. Thank you for stopping by and I hope you enjoy this video guys. And if you find this video interesting and if you just want to support me, help my channel grow, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Guys, it is not what happens to you, but, and I want to emphasize on the but, it is what you do or how you respond that determines where you go in life. And I will use this quote to build on the conversation that we are going to have today. I recently had a conversation with a friend of mine who I think society would consider successful. She's married, she has her children, she has the home, she's excelling in her career, and she has just checked all of the boxes. But in her mind, she still thinks that she is lagging behind, or she has delayed, or she's not there yet. Why hasn't she touched the sky yet? She's been trying so hard and doing everything, but to her she has not done well enough. And I said to her, okay, your concerns are valid. If you feel that you have not maximized your full potential and you should be further, then why do you think you are where you are? Why do you think that you have been delayed? And she had this list of all of the reasons why she thinks she, is not further. It was parents were not supportive enough. She sacrificed her career to take care of the kids. Her husband was not supportive enough. The friends that she chose were not good. Family members were not supportive. But yeah, she had all of these excuses. So many excuses. And I said to her, I understand your excuses and I understand your reasons, but there is one thing I observe about your list of excuses. And she said, what is it? And I said, you are not on it. You are not on it. You have blamed so many people, so many things, but you haven't taken responsible for any part of it. And she got a little upset, but she's very open-minded, and she said yes. And I say this to say that taking responsibility of whatever happens to us is one of the most mature decisions we can ever make, and it is the one thing that will change the trajectory of our lives, because once you are able to do that, you will suddenly wake up and decide to take action. Guys, I'm going to share with you two stories that I heard. They are not my stories, they are stories that I heard. So the first story is about two brothers. The two brothers grew up in the same household. They were from the same parents. They were brought up in the same environment. They almost had the same experiences, but there's one thing. The father of the two boys was an alcoholic. So growing up, this was what they saw from their father, the actions of an alcoholic. These two brothers became adults and they were being interviewed. So the interviewer asked one brother, why did you become an alcoholic? And he said, because this was all I saw. This was all I knew from my father. So by default, I became an alcoholic. Then the interviewer asked the other brother, why did you choose your path? Why did you become successful, have a great career, are married, have children? although you were brought up in the same environment, why did you choose that? And he said, I saw what alcohol did to my father, and I made a decision that I would never consume alcohol because I did not want to be like my father. Guys, this is very, very, very powerful, because what this illustrates is that we are responsible for our lives, that we can make the decision that will either shift us to the left or shift us to the right. The next story that I heard was about two salesmen from different communities, but they had the same job. They were salesmen. And one day it was very stormy, very rainy, very windy, and one of the salesmen opened his window and he saw how rainy it was and how windy it was, and he said to himself, I do not think that my employer expects me to go out there in this type of weather. And what he did, he closed his window, he sat on his couch, put on the TV, took a bag of chips, and made himself comfortable for the day, and never went out to work. The next salesman, when he opened his window and he saw the storm, he was like, oh my God, this is great weather to go out and knock on people's door and make sales, because I am sure everyone is home, even the other salesmen. Guys, these are two profound stories that if you really listen and grasp the moral of the story, you will see that it is our actions, it is the decisions we make with our circumstances that truly defines where we go in life. And when I came to this country, I remember trying to understand, why is it that one set of people was so successful and another set was not? I tried to burst my brain trying to understand that. I thought it was magic. I thought it was some sort of secret that I didn't know, that only a group of people knew. And I was trying to understand. I even bought books too. One of my favorite books was The Secret Mind of the Millionaire, because I'm trying to understand, is there a secret? What is it that people are not sharing? And I realized that it's not a secret, because when the rain falls, it falls on us all. That everybody faces challenges, and everybody faces hardship, and everybody faces adversities. No one is immune from that. We all face it, but it's how we respond to it and what we do about it that will change the trajectory of our lives. One of the most powerful things we can do, and that we have the privilege of doing, is waking up and realizing that, hey, you know what, today I can change my life. I don't like poverty. I don't like how poverty feels. I don't like the idea that I have to weigh the benefits of $1 to determine if I buy food, or I send my children to school, or I pay the rent, or I visit the doctor. I don't like that. I don't like poverty. I don't like to live in that crime-infested neighborhood. I want to live in a community where my children can run around and have extracurricular activities. This is what I want. And guess what? You have the power. You can wake up tomorrow, or you can decide right now, I don't like that life. I don't like to be 300 pounds. I don't like it, and I want to change it. The trick here is that although we can make that decision in our head, it's about doing it, and we have to really, really, really want it, and we have to work towards it. And it won't be easy. It won't be easy. but we can take it one step at a time, and we can get to where we want to be. But we cannot continue to use excuses and use blame to justify where we are, that area in our life that we are not proud of, that we do not like, but we feel like, you know what, it's not my fault, it is their fault. It is up to you. You are so, so, so powerful, because you can change your mindset and change where you want to go in life. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to this video. I hope you like it. If you like it, if you feel that it is something you can share, please share with your friends, with your family. Guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for your support, and thank you so much for subscribing. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, guys. Have a happy week, and we will talk soon.